Hey guys, Britta here. This is my About Me video just as a welcome to my channel. I'm not going to be doing a lot of editing on this simply because I just want it to be raw, I guess. Probably not the best choice considering I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you see me looking down a lot, it's because I have my checklist of things I wanted to cover. So the first thing is about me. I'm Britta. I started my bookish publicly with my Instagram, which is BrittaCakes20. If you follow me, hi, this is me not on Instagram. I've been reading since I was 7. I can't really remember the book that first got me into reading. I'm pretty sure it's this one right here, Aragon. It's one of my favorite series. But sadly, well, he is one of my favorite authors, but he's not my epic top favorites. That would probably be J.R.R. Tolkien, hands down. So, and I guess recently I've started going back into young adult. Like I said, I'm 20. I haven't read young adult since maybe middle school. So it's been a while because I'm currently in like my 3rd year of college. So this year I recently got more into young adult fiction again. And I have come up with a new favorite, and that's Leigh Bardugo, or Leigh Bardugo. I'm very confused on exactly how to say her name. So that's who I like right now, and I'm really waiting for Crooked Kingdom to come out already because it kind of sucks waiting for it, because I read through the Grisha series in like 2 days, and then I went straight on to Six of Crows. So on my channel, I kind of really want to do hauls. Normally, I just take pictures of my hauls, and then I ask questions for people who send me messages or comment or whatever. But I really would like to do haul videos just because I like watching them. I want to start getting book reviews done, which shouldn't be that hard to review a book. Probably eventually, maybe do more bookish tags just to let you guys get a feel of how I feel about books and everything. And then eventually I would like to do a bookshelf tour because, as you can see, I have a lot of books. There's more shelves up here and there's more books over here too. And then I do want to get into book talks, just where you guys can comment on my videos and say, oh, hey, I like that series too, and we can talk about it. So I thought another good idea would be to let you guys know what I'm currently reading, simply because it would help y'all get a feel for me, I guess. So I'm just going to start with what I'm reading on my iPad. Wow, there we go. And I'm reading A Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This is the first book in the series, and I'm reading this book because I am part of a Facebook group called Sammy Reads, and I got paired up with someone, and this was the book that her and I decided that we were going to read, and her and I were personally going to email. I have not read anything by Sarah J. Maas. I've bought some of her books, but I just never got it, like, not into it. I haven't started them at all because I've been distracted by rereading some of my favorite books. And then next, I'm like 1 chapter into the A Court of Thorn and Roses. My next book is Truth Witch. This is the first book of the Witchlands. And this is by Susan Dennard. I'm reading this one with my mom. Neither one of us have gotten that far into it. We just saw it and we were like, oh, that's a really cool cover. And then we were like, okay, well, we can try it because it sounds really interesting. So her and I are going to read that. I know, I like to do read-alongs with people just because it really sucks not having someone to talk to. My next favorite book, which is one of my all-time favorites is Hawksong by Amelia Atwater-Rhodes. Again, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about her, and it kind of sucks because she is one of my favorite authors and everything. I strongly suggest this book if you want something that does with shape-shifting. It's really cool, and it's a whole series. This is the Kiesha'ra series, and this is book 1. My next book is, because I'm a really huge Game of Thrones person. I've bought all the books, but I haven't started them again because, you know, I'm rereading books. And I haven't started, but for me to start an epic fantasy, I like to learn the background behind it first. So, I picked up this book, which is George R. R. Martin, and this is also, Elio M. Garcia Jr. and Linda Antonsson. They wrote this all together, and it's The World of Ice and Fire, The Untold History of Westeros and the Game of Thrones. And basically, it just breaks down the history that they use throughout the whole Game of Thrones, even in the show and in the books. So it's really cool to be able to read it. It's just, I swear, I think I've been reading it for like 2 months now. It has a lot of information. Like, I will show you. Like, look at that. Look at that. I'm not kidding. So I'm reading that, and it's slowly but surely. I'm trying to get through it quicker now, but I don't want to miss stuff, so I'm getting through that quicker. So those are my current reads. I would love to know what you guys are currently reading, or if you have any opinions on the books I'm reading, if you guys have read them. I will leave a link to their Goodreads down below. That way you guys can just get a quicker feel for what they're about. I know I didn't explain a lot right now. I'm just read them. They're good. I wouldn't have picked them up and bought them if they weren't. So there we go. I guess that's a good intro. These are my bookshelves behind me. Please leave comments and let me know what you guys want to talk about. If you guys want certain books, if you want to talk about any of these books, you feel free to message me on Instagram and follow me around. I'm pretty much Britta Cakes 20 everywhere. So I will leave a link for everything below. Just let me know. All right. Bye, guys.